But the very first one we're going to start with, without a doubt, it's everyone's slam dunk 101, Bijan Robinson, running back, Texas. What do you guys think of Bijan? I mean, when the film you watched, I mean, any good input you have on him?
He's all right.
Yeah, I wasn't.
He's all right.
I wasn't that impressed. I thought he was. I mean, he looked good. I mean, he's a great pass blocker.
Yeah,
I noticed that, and I think he's an ideal size and power for a workhorse.
Yeah. What I want to say, just right off the bat, he has unbelievable hands.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that I don't think any other analyst is really, like, saying, like, hey, this dude has, like, really, really good hands.
Yeah.
So that's just going to make him even more versatile. Strong runner, great vision. The one thing that I did see a little bit of, and it's not even really a big concern, he danced behind the line a little bit.
I have that wrote down. He's indecisive at the line of
Yeah,
scrimmage.
sometimes
it reminds you of Le'Veon Bell. Like,
yeah, sometimes, which isn't always a bad thing,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's like, hey, man, you just got to put your foot in and just go.
You can be a little too patient.
Yeah, which, hey, I mean, you're behind a really good offensive line. It could work out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the main things that I see. And he can break tackles real good. He's an athlete. Great size, 6 foot, 220. You know, somebody he kind of reminded me of. I'm going to throw a comp out there. Kind of reminded me of LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just the way that he has a nose for the end zone. He can catch. He can run. He can just do it all.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. He's like I said, I think he's the epitome of a 3-down back.
Yeah.
You know, no doubt about it. He can do it all. Like you said, his hands are so underrated.
He's going to be like, so here's the thing. Like, and somebody brought this up on another episode, like with Breece Hall. Like, if he went to Carolina when McCaffrey's there, that means they're getting rid of McCaffrey.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same thing with Bijan Robinson.
Right.
If Bijan Robinson, wherever he goes, he's going to be the man. Like, don't worry about, like, Michael Carter. Like, you know what I mean? Ooh, summoned by Michael Carter. Like, Michael Carter's all right, but you got a superstar, man. You got an elite athlete.
Yeah, so many people were down on Breece Hall last year when he went to the Jets. I mean, it was like the sky was falling. It was like the world was coming to an end. It's like, dude, it's Michael Carter.
Right, that's the thing. Like, and that's, what'd you say? You seen a mock of him going to Dallas? Sorry, Tony Pollard fans. He's going to be replaced.
Yeah.
As good as Tony Pollard is, Bijan Robinson is that dude.
Yeah, sorry, I wouldn't be surprised because Dallas, they don't like to take the boring pick. They like the flashy pick.
Yeah.
But the Eagles?
Yeah, the last mock I wrote down that he went to the Eagles, pick 31.
I seen a team that was a dark horse, and I want to get your feelings on it. New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I would like it.
Because they have them trading Kamara.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Kamara doesn't scare me at all. It's more Dennis Allen that scares me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he had Alvin Kamara and screwed it up.
I heard, I can't remember where I seen it, but there was some kind of connection with him and one of New Orleans is like more prominent coaches. Or
New Orleans is stupid because they think they're competing and they're in a rebuild.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it'd just be dumb on New Orleans' part.
Yeah, you're wasting talent.
Right.
And you have so many more needs, but it would be interesting. I mean, I think there's a lot of teams that are really intrigued with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, I mean, we already said about the Detroit Lions. I mean, if that happens, I mean, same thing. DeAndre Swift. I mean, I'm sorry, but
he's gone.
It's probably gonna. Yeah, it might be there for a year. They might split time, but going into year 2, it's over.
Yeah, and I love Swift, but can't stay healthy. You know, he's a great player. He'll go somewhere else and get another shot. But
did you see a lot of body catching with Bijan?
No, not really at all.
A lot of hands.
I mean, a lot of hands. He made one catch down the sidelines. I think it was against Alabama. Actually, he like turned his body and made a beautiful back shoulder. Like,
okay.
The one thing I noticed, and I don't know if you notice it too, like he can do it all. Like he can do everything, and I'm not knocking him by any means. It just seems like between the tackles, he might be not quite as, like, when he gets out on the edge.
Yeah, that's when he's real dangerous.
That's when he's real dangerous because, like, when he gets a motor and a head up steam going, like, he can break tackles, he can make moves, and he's fast. You know, he's gone. Yeah. So I mean, it just seems like on the edge when they stretch it or pitch it to him. Oh boy, it just is another dimension in his game. It's more scary to me.
Right? Yeah. Now, did you see some body catches, Musk?
Yeah,
I didn't really.
A couple of the films I watched, he had a couple body catches, and that kind of scared me. But I mean, if you guys,
I think he's one of the best pass catchers in the class.
Right.
I absolutely love his pass catching ability.
Yeah, he possesses everything. He's got size, vision, patience, footwork, explosiveness. And they said one of his big knocks, which really isn't fantasy relevance, is blitz pickup. So
yeah, it's pass pro.
Yeah, so I mean, really,
even at that, I thought he was okay.
Yeah, they just said that's probably one of his worst, aspects of his game. So that's not really nothing to worry about. So this guy's pretty much like slam dunk can get pretty much Saquon Barkley, right?
Yeah.
He's one of them big time prospects. I mean, and I'll tell you, I've seen some mocks with him and Gibbs both going in the first round. So it'll be interesting. I mean, I do think Bijan will probably go towards the end of the first. I don't know. It's just the NFL don't like to put a high capital on running backs. I can see a lot of them going in the second, though. There's some guys that we're going to be talking about late second, early third. There's going to be a lot of guys.
Yeah, I mean, if him and Gibbs go to the late first, that's actually great.
Yeah, they go to
great
good situations.
For fantasy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I'd love to see where they'll be on startup boards.
Yeah.
That'll be really interesting. But Bijan, Slam Dunk 101. We watched everything we've seen we really like. There's really no knocks on him. I mean, the guy is a complete player. I think he'll be a great three-down back. And like Andy said, no matter where he goes, don't worry about it. He's still that guy.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
Yep.